Are you ready for this gorgeous card, ladies? One of my friends commented she thought it was going to be hard. I did some thinking and came up with an idea. Here's the card and the inside in the envelope. Join me in the craft room and I'll show you how. All right, ladies, time for our one color wonder. This week I have Daffodil Delight, Sheltering Tree, and I'm specifically going to use this image and this image. I have a piece of Whisper White that is, let's see, it's 3.5 by 4. This is 3 3/4 by 4 1/4. Oh, that's Daffodil, sorry. This is Whisper White and it's 4 by 5 1/4. My card base is Daffodil and it's 5.5 by 8.5, scored at 4 1/4. My envelope, I'm going to use some of the Tutti-Frutti sequins, specifically the yellow ones in there, since it's Daffodil. I have some Daffodil stitched ribbon, and we're going to get started. I know many of you wondered what I was going to do with this. Had to get a scrap paper, one, but I just sat down and I started looking at my set and it came to me. Forsythia. So we're going to make a forsythia bush. It would look better if this was a different color, but since I have to use the daffodil, I'm going to go with it. And I'm only specifically using the top of the tree, so I didn't worry about getting the whole thing on the block. And I'm going to stamp it. Oops, I gotta move over. Let's move over a little bit more. Stamp it like so. And I went full strength with this to give me my branches. Hopefully it'll look okay. If you don't know what a forsythia bush is, check it out. They come out in the spring. They're gorgeous. Okay, now I'm going to stamp this off once just to make it a little lighter, and I'm going to stamp it so it's really light. Now I'm going to ink it up again. I want some depth. And I'm not going to off-stamp this one, but I am going to shift it so that I'm not stamping on top of the same images. So you see how I get some depth in there? I've got some depth. I need to do it again and move it over again. I don't want to do too much. I may just ink up that one edge, which would be this edge. All right. Only because, and again, I'm shifting it. I can see that there's some here, so I'm kind of putting them in between that. There we go. What do you think, ladies? Think that looks like a forsythia bush? Now, I did a lot of stamping on top of stamping on here, so this is a little wet. So I'm going to move that aside, and what I'm going to take and do is I'm going to do my envelope and the inside of my card while that dries. And I'm going to do the same procedure, so I will speed this up. I forgot I needed another piece inside. I've got ink on my fingers. So I cut another one, and that's why there's a space in there. But for the inside, so I stamped just the corner because you want to have space to write your sentiment in there. Okay, this is going to go on here. Should be dry by now. And pick this up, flip it over. I don't know if I'm going to use a sentiment because once I get my ribbon on there, I don't know if I'll have space. All right, now let's get my ribbon. I may not need a sentiment, which would be perfect because then I can use it. Looking for my ribbon scissors. Somebody was using my ribbon scissors to cut paper. And I need some tear and tape. There may not be enough space for it. Make sure I put this in the right spot. So up here is where I want it. And I'm resorting to using a pokey tool because my nails, the picking at stuff is just wrecking them big time. So I'm going to start using my pokey tool more. If I forget, remind me. Okay. See, I'm thinking once I get this on here in a bow over on the right hand side, there's not going to be space for a sentiment. Okay. Now I need some tear and tape on the back. You want to sandwich your ribbon in between your tear and tape. That way it won't. And I'm not going to take this off because I'm going to put this on dimensionals. So I'm going to leave it. But that way your ribbon doesn't come off, come undone. All right, now this is going to go on here like so. So I want to put this on my card base first. So I will, a flaw. I will make sure that's the bottom and hidden. Yep. Okay, now this goes on. I've been playing with all kinds of new ideas I ran across. I just needed to have a little fun. I've been so stressed with putting the house on the market and trying to sell it and all. So I just had some fun. Trying some new ideas. Challenge myself. You have to be creative and challenge yourself or you never grow. If your cards start to look the same over and over again and you just don't like the look of them, try something new. It may not work, then again it may. You never know. All right, there's that. Time to add my dimensionals, which are here, and I don't have any cut, or not enough anyway. So I need to cut some more. And I'm going to go ahead and cut 2 rows because I know I'm going to need more than just these 3 to finish. All right, so I have that one, and that one, and that one. And I'm adding some extra because this is a big panel, and I want to make sure it stays puffed up in the mail. Jeez, I can't even think. You know, you ever have one of those days, it's like it's right on the tip of your tongue, and you can't figure out what you want to say? Well, sometimes that happens. I have to clean my tile floors tomorrow, so I'll be down on hands and knees scrubbing them. Got to clean the grout. So, there we go. Let me take the backs off. Got my backs off, and I'm going to put my panel down here in the middle. Don't you think that looks like forsythia? I probably should have had more down there, but that's okay. It's a handmade card, not Hallmark. Now I'm going to make my bow. And if you ever wonder how I tie my bows, I do have a video showing how I do it with step-by-step directions. Oh, and I should have flipped that. I'm going to do it now before I stick it down. Okay. Let me get glue dots on the back of here. And all I did, because this was the other way around, is I took it and I flipped it before I stuck glue dots on. And there we go. Oh, wait a minute. I didn't do my sequins. I kept thinking there's something missing. I didn't do my sequins. Goodness. I know you guys were yelling at me. Where's your bling? Well, I got it. Oops. Where did that one go? There it is. I was like, where did it go? It didn't come with the piece on the back there. Gotta have our bling. And I think I'm gonna use 5. There we go. Oh my goodness. I almost forgot. Man. All right. Time to see what we're going to do next week. I only have a few sets left, and then I'm going to have to redo this because some of these in here are retiring. Oh, I have sunshine sayings, and what color am I going to do it with? I got several here. I'm not looking, I promise. And I have Cajun Craze. Whoa. You thought last week was hard. This one's going to be hard. I'll have to be doing a lot of thinking. Join me next week as I do Cajun Craze and Sunshine Sayings. There's our card and the inside in the envelope. I hope I've inspired you. I'll try this again. And that you'll try something new with one color. Make sure you share my video. Give me a thumbs up. Leave me a comment. Tell me something you'd like to see me do. I'm always open to suggestions. Have a great day.